Hi guys, this is the end of part one of equivalent ratios. This table got cut off of my last video. So it says the table shows that Martha's heartbeat is 18 times every 15 seconds. Okay, 18 times every 15 seconds. Use equivalent ratios to complete the table. Explain how you found the time in seconds for 180 heartbeats. Okay, so I'm going to just look at this first, this side just first. Knowing what I know about the value of 10, and if I multiply by 10, what's going to happen from 18 to 180? That means that this is jumping from here to here is going to be times 10. So that also means right here, I can multiply times 10 and I would get 150. Okay, so that's how I can find this answer right away, is looking at the value from here, from the original to the last value. Now, looking at the rest of them to figure them out, I know that going 15 to 30, I'm going up by 15, right? Or I'm multiplying by 2. That means I'm going to do 18 times 2, which is 36. Because I would either add 18 or multiply 18 times 2. Okay? Now for the next one, I'm going to look, okay, 15, 30, 15, 30, 45. So that's still going up by another, so this would be plus 15, and then another 15 more. That would mean that this would be plus 18 or plus 18 more. So 18 plus 36, we can either add it out. Oops, that's a multiplication symbol. Excuse me, that should be a plus. We can add that out, which is 14, 54. Or you can multiply it because it's in the third spot and we know that it's being repeated 3 times. You can also do 18 times 3, which would be 54. Okay? And that's how we can find our missing values. So I'm going to go ahead and actually write those in black. So that's 36 and 54. So either we can use the relationships between the numbers to figure out what our missing values are, or we can go ahead and use the relationship to find larger values later on down in the table. So I do want to caution you guys that there are times where the ratio table does not go in sequential order. So sometimes it'll go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, and it'll just keep going where I know I'm adding 2, adding 2, adding 2. But then there's some instances where we're starting with 2, and then it goes 2, 4, 6, and then it goes all of a sudden to 20. And you're like, holy moly, where did that 20 come from? That shouldn't be the next number. Well, in ratio tables, it can be because it's following a pattern. So let's just say this is 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, sorry, not 4. So if I needed to find this missing value, I would have to use my knowledge of ratio tables and the relationship between each other to figure out what that value was. So I know that this is being multiplied by 10 to get here. So that would mean I would need to multiply by here to get that number, which would be 10. And then you can see at the very top and how I can compare my answers to make sure that they're the correct ones is just like in the watch example, 15 to 18 was the same as 150 to 180. You can see I divided that by 10. Sorry, multiplied that by 10 on either side. And then in this crazy example right here, you start off with 1/2 and then you end up with 10/20, or 10 to 20. What are we doing here? We're multiplying by 10 on top and bottom. Okay. So I just caution you that when you're looking at ratio tables, yes, they do follow a pattern, but sometimes they skip to a larger value because there is that pattern there. So make sure you're looking at your first value to help you find each of the following values. Okay, find the patterns there.